Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, you'll notice I am stuffed up, my eyes are a little bit puffy, I have major sinus issues going on, a lot of drip, my throat is scratchy, so yeah. I definitely got the whole pressure thing going on. The reason for today's video, I'm uploading 2 videos today. I'll be doing the DIY later on today, but this is something really important I wanted to talk with you guys about. And it's why I didn't upload a video yesterday. You're aware that Ronnie had started a new job several weeks ago. And he essentially only worked there a few days. Last week he was home for a full week because 2 people came to work and got flagged upon leaving with high temperatures. So they closed for a week for cleaning. They have the equipment. It looks like a big camera. From what Ronnie told me, it does a whole body scan. Well, Thursday he went into work for his shift, and within an hour he was calling me using Wi-Fi by Marriott Hotel, and he was really upset, and he said, "I'm afraid to tell you this," he said, "but 4 people on my shift tested positive for COVID, and they're closing for 2 weeks. Being that it's a small plant, they basically just recommended everybody quarantine and or get tested." Now, the plus out of all this is that Ronnie was already home for a week. So if he did have exposure to at least 2 of the people in question on his shift, he would have been developing symptoms by now, most likely, and so would I, being that I have a weaker immune system. Case in point, 2 summers ago, when we both got that stomach bug, which we think was from eating infected lettuce, he was over it in 5 days. I had it for 11. So it just goes to show you the difference in our immune systems. So neither him or I have symptoms, but following the CDC guidelines, I am actually waiting for Geisinger to call me to schedule a test for both him and I. And hopefully we both test negative and we will no longer have to self-isolate. The point of this video is for people out there who don't take this seriously. I was just thinking last week that I'm very fortunate that this hasn't, affected like anybody close to me in my family. Well, now it's at the possibility of it is at my doorstep. And it's very scary. It really truly is. My gut is telling me that we're okay, we're fine, we're going to be fine. But what about people who are not so fortunate? One of my friends now is stuck staying home because her daughter's school shut down. 2 people in her high school class tested positive. So now her daughter has to quarantine, which means her mom and her mom's fiance have to all quarantine. This is just ridiculous. People need to address something that all these governors and everything are talking about community spread. They're all blasting about people going to people's homes. Yes, that is part of it. But there's another part that they're not talking about and they're not enforcing, and I am talking about it. And that is stay the hell home if you're sick. I know you need money. We all need money. Everybody needs money. But damn, this is never gonna disappear. It's never gonna go down if people are going to work sick for the sake of having a damn paycheck, and if people are sending their kids sick. And then other parents wonder why. Well, why are you sending your kids sick? Well, the parents need to work. And again, this goes back to, I truly do believe now, I'm sorry if anyone disagrees with me for saying this, but I truly do believe our government just screwed this whole thing up. People are suffering because of it. The mess up with unemployment and the fact that there's really no help for people right now. They have no choice but to work sick. Well, how come Canada was paying people money to stay home? Overseas, people are getting money to stay home, but the U.S. doesn't give a shit. And people have to go to work sick or risk getting sick. Well, this just hammered home to me how dangerous some of these jobs could be. And I asked Ronnie yesterday, are you going to go back to that plant? I said, because if I were you, I wouldn't. And he said, no, I'm not. I don't feel safe there because I've only worked, he said, 2 days there out of 3 weeks. First is shut down for cleaning, then is shut down because of positive test rates. He said, there's no distancing. People are like 2 feet apart. And I am sure, after this debacle and after Thanksgiving, he can turn around and look for a different job that may be somewhat more safer for him to actually go to. Because I do worry when he works right now. I do worry. And I'm sure other families are going through the same nightmare every single day because you just don't know that, your husband or your boyfriend or your child or whatever isn't going to come home infected and make everyone else sick and potentially kill someone. That's the reality of what's going on right now. And for people who don't take it seriously, well, listen, take it from me. I lost sleep the past 2 nights, really thinking, should I or shouldn't I talk about this? But I felt it's important to talk about it because while all these governors and everybody's talking about, you got to wear masks, you got this, you got that, but they're failing to say another important thing: stay the hell home if you're sick. If you're sick, don't go to work. If you're sick, don't go to school. If your kid's sick, keep them home. If you've got to miss work, okay, oh well, I am sorry. The whole country is going through a crisis right now. You're not the only person suffering. Have a little damn consideration for what could happen by you sending your sick kid to school. Or your husband's ass going to work sick can affect 9, 10 different households. It's not funny. It's not a funny thing to have to go through what I'm going through right now, me and my son. And it most definitely is not a funny thing for any family to have to deal with at all. So I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So if you see Ronnie in any of my videos, later on in the week or next week, it is because he's home right now. And I think it's safer and better being that way. On a positive note, I will be doing an easy DIY today, uploading. And I also want to tell you about a few changes that I am making with my intro on my channel. I'm actually going to test out intro music with a picture slideshow. That's going to be happening maybe 2 videos from now. Also, some background music when I do DIYs. And also, I'm going to be working on a second channel. The second channel is strictly going to be hidden object games. Now, I don't have the actual gaming software to do not a split screen, but where it has the screen where you see the person playing the game, but then you see the actual game here. I may have to do it split screen in some parts. I don't know. I'm going to have to play around with it. But I wanted to do a channel that's devoted to hidden object games because I have so many of them. I haven't played them in a while. My favorites are Dark Parable, and I'm so behind. There's 3 new games out. I really love hidden object games. And for those of you who do like to play them, perhaps, I really think you might enjoy a channel when I have it up and running. If you do like to play games, you can watch me play it. Like I said, I have about, I want to say, 12 Dark Parable games so far. And there is 3 new ones that I have the trial versions of. Also, if there's a hidden object game you would like me to play, it doesn't necessarily have to be hidden object. It may be something fun. I would really love to try, I think it's called Gang Beast. But that's fun if you play it with more than one player. With them cute little jelly sort of creatures that throw each other off of buildings and things. It looks like a heck of a lot of fun. So, I don't know, maybe if I get Ronnie a tablet or something down the road, he could actually play that with me. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to be working on that aside from the games. I'm also thinking about doing maybe some like book reviews on this channel as well. Because I think I really need to take a break from like just watching so many damn movies and everything and get back into something more relaxing. And I think the games and reading is definitely going to be more relaxing. Also, going to be getting back into my yoga, and I may actually do what I'm going to call a 30-day yoga challenge to get back into it, and not a weight issue, not anything like a diet, losing weight, because I'm pretty comfortable with my weight. My weight fluctuates by maybe like 1 to 2 pounds. I'm pretty happy being in the 130s. I have no problem with that. My doctors have no issue with me with that. And essentially, I only weigh roughly 12 to 14 pounds more than when I did, say, in my 30s prior to actually going through menopause. So, you know, it's not a really significant weight gain. And my heaviest, I was like 153. And I was able to get down to my 130s, and I've been pretty vigilant about staying in the 130s. So yeah, there's different things I'm going to be doing. When I do the actual music intro, you know, let me know, guys, what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the music during DIYs. And definitely let me know what you think about a separate gaming channel. I know, you know, it's not going to appeal to a lot of people. Down the road, I was also considering maybe doing a channel that's more devoted to, say, paranormal things, because I really did enjoy doing that with Halloween. So, who knows, you know, I may wind up with like 3 channels going or something, you know, which is cool, which is fun. I enjoy making videos, and I do, you know, enjoy like checking things out. So, you know, the paranormal thing is something I would like to do on the side, you know. So I don't know, we'll see. That may be something I might work on over the winter, and maybe launch that in the spring when, you know, the weather is more agreeable to, you know, visiting different cemeteries and doing different things, and you know, I'll have to check that out. But anywho, back to the topic at hand. At the beginning of this video, Ronnie has no symptoms. I have no COVID symptoms, but we feel fine. I do have sinus issues going on for 2 days. I was very stuffed. I could hardly breathe out the right side of my nose because I was all stuffed. Then yesterday it decided to flip, and I was dealing with drip and gushing, and oh my god. My throat is actually a little irritated and scratchy because, like, throughout the night I was like coughing up, you know, mucus and everything. I should have taken a Zyzol. So tonight I'm going to definitely take one of them, try them for maybe the next 2 or 3 days, see how they work, because this is crazy. I am waiting for a phone call back to schedule a test for Ronnie and I most definitely will keep you guys posted when we get our results and what happens. So please, guys, really, really, please take this shit seriously. If you don't, now is the time to. And stay safe. And I will see you all later on in my next one.